Explosion on This Wonderful World. It's made by Very Japanese Name. Very Japanese Name. It's fantasy, and also it has 147 pages, but it turns out that's only the first volume. I did it on first and second volume, not paying attention to how many chapters. So there you go. So it's more than that. Both of them are by the same, and then the published date, since it's 2, is a little bit off for the second one. Okay, and then the setting is in the Crimson Magic Village, and the place where everything is. Then the Seal of the Evil God is where that thing, and then like that. Okay, very epic. Then Megumin and Kimiko's house, which is like the main character and then the main character's little sister live, and they only show their parents in one frame, so okay. And then the school, which that thing, and really only starts there. Okay, very epic. Okay, characters, main character Megumin, and then Kimiko, her 5-year-old little sister, Shimizuke, which is a cat, and then Union, her best friend, they say that she's friendless through the whole entire thing, but whatever. Major conflict is, there's just a seal for the evil god that's like, okay, it's there, and then it's unbreakable, but it's literally a puzzle where if they fix the puzzle, then it makes a new puzzle twice as hard, then you find all the pieces and you have to do it like 3 times or something. I don't know how many times, it doesn't specify. And then it was like, okay, then you have to like sacrifice like a couple birds or whatever, and then host, which is the person there as well, which it was on that slide, came back, and then everything was resolved before that even happened. So minor things, Megumin explosion magic, because that's basically like, why would you do that? Because it literally creates so much collateral damage that nobody uses it, and it takes way too much energy, and then Union gets scammed. It turns out it was actually used for medicine, but they didn't really need to take the money from her, so there you go. And then for some reason it just verges off, and then the person who stays to himself, neighbor, just asks them to help him get a girlfriend for some reason. Turns out that never happens, so I don't know why they added it. Inferences, I'm like, well, they're friends because they do a lot of friend things, so, but it never specifies, and everybody else says it except for those 2. So, yeah, Chisuke is one half of the evil god. It shows you, but it's more of like a silhouette, and it's the only cat in the whole entire franchise, so I'm assuming that is what it is. And then it also specifies later on after I stopped and then reread it, because I thought it was only in the first volume. And then Union is smarter because it literally says that she was holding back so that they can graduate at the same time. Digging deeper, this one was kind of hard because you can't really visualize stuff inside your head if it literally shows you everything. So the theme is, I don't really know. It was just a bunch of mixed up garbage. Well, not garbage, but you get what I mean. With like one big thing, but then that only lasted like 15 pages. So with like small breaks in it. So I just said make stuff that's important actually child-proof, because that would have fixed the whole entire story. It uses a lot of slang, and since there's a lot of pictures in the graphic novel, you don't have to be as in head visualizing, and then it uses multiple speech levels sometimes, and then originally, since it's a spin-off, all the main characters are designed to be some of the worst people physically possible, and then every other character is, yeah, they're pretty flawed, but then every other character is actually a decent person, so, just to make it interesting. So, I would give it a 4.6, just for the fact that since it's a spin-off, not too many people will be interested, and it doesn't really like ease into the characters, because if you read the first one or watched it or whatever, there's multiple things you could do, then you'll know the characters already, so there's no reason to be like, this character is this and this. It's just like there already. So then, and then I'm assuming you would like it if you don't like comics or manga or whatever it is, and then it's kind of niche because it's a spin-off, and then manga, and then obviously you don't know the characters from the start, which leaves you with, unless you know all those things, chances are you're not going to be too interested in it. And that's why I gave it that rating. But if I personally would do it, I would have given it a 5 because I like the characters. So there you go. And then there's nothing else.